I know Abraham, he will teach his children my commands and lead them in my way, and they will do justice and judgment, which means they will know how to walk with me aright and know how to handle matters when issues comes. Are you with me? And then they will be able to, he said, now I will be able to accomplish my promises in Abraham. Now watch this. Do you know that promises are transgenerational? The promises of God flows from one person to generations. God sent a word to me. God gave me a promise. And that promise God gave to me is not just resting in me alone. That promise has now moved from me to my first son and to his son. The promise of God starts from a man and moves from generation to generation. And as it moves, it gets perfect. The promise of God upon you may not be as large as he has said it to you. It may not come upon you completely the way he said it, but it can be perfected upon your sons. I am going to make you great. I am going to make you as rich as anything you can imagine. You will be richer. Now, whenever you hear this word, don't always think that it will end with you. Are you with me? That riches can start from you, but you may not be as rich as anything. You will not discover that your sons will start becoming richer. Your son will become richer than you, and his son will become richer than him that is richer than you. So he said that they may walk in the ways of the Lord to do justice and judgment, that I may perfect my promise in him. When the Lord said in him, it means the thing I've told Abraham is going to be perfected in his generation. Imagine what he told Abraham. He said, this land, is that not true? He said, this land, I'm going to give it to you and to your generations, and I will make you great, and I will make your children as the seas, as the sand of the seas and the stars of the earth. How many children did Abraham have? One. The Bible said that one is the child according to promise. One. But it was the same God that said, I'm going to make your children great, and they will be as the numbers of the stars and the numbers of the sands at the sea. And God is giving you one. How? Now God gave him one. Still on the same promise. I will give you children, plenty children. He gave birth to Isaac, one. And then Isaac gave birth to how many? Two. Esau and Jacob. Jacob gave birth to how many? More than 12. Esau gave birth to how many? More than the numbers. Are you seeing the progression? How many people went into Egypt? Just few persons. How many people came out from Egypt? Thousands of them. From who? From Abraham. Who did God say, I will make your children countless? Abraham. Who did he perfect the promise on? His children. So the promise of God may start from you, but it will not be made perfect in you. It will be made perfect in your children. It is a transgenerational stuff. It moves from generation to generation into perfection.